Hey, what is up everybody? I haven't done a video for so long, but this is going to be my review on the game Onrush. So here we have our typical personalizations, which we can actually get of our characters to give them like better costumes or whatever emotes when every time that you will probably want to race, so you can look really cool in the game. And of course it looks like some type of way of like Fortnite, like some of these costumes, like this one is a boombox on my character's head. It's pretty funny. I really want that. But roughly, personalizations don't come so very easily because you have to earn these loot boxes at the bottom corner right there, where it's just like a little box. And then you have your currency, which is like Overwatch currency in a way. And then you have these things called credits at with that letter C, which makes no probable sense about this at all. So you have all these other characters that you're going to be working on trying to get, oh yeah, this. And this is my favorite, tombstones. Each time that you die, there's going to be a little sticker, so that way anyone can pick it up, or yourself, or a teammate. And there's more personalization, so we got to the vehicles. These are the only vehicles you can only pick in the game. You don't really get to you don't get to really customize your vehicles because you have to earn them from the loot crates if you want them to make them look really cool when you get into like an online or whatever proposition that you want to do. So personally, my favorite is Dynamo, so because I love to drive fast compared to like the big heavy truck type characters like Enforcer. And there's also Sentinel, or I should say Titan, so no copyright. Interceptor's like another Dynamo in a way, but I'd hate that car. Then you have these other classes right here like Bulldoze, which is like, this car right here is just like a little way of like a bull running towards you, trying to come after you and shit. And I'm not too fan. Like Vortex is also another cool car I like. And then you have the two bikes that you only get in the game. All these classes serve a purpose in their own different ways. Roughly, this game could do a little bit more better. It's a free game on PlayStation Plus if you want to try it out, but it's like decent. I kind of like it. I like to do my own shit, whatever. Just leave it as it is. And this is Dynamo, my favorite car right here. Yep. So those are all the challenges where you're welcome to earning these in different types of ways. Like this game also registers like really good music. Oh yeah, and the sad thing is you won't be able to do quick play because there's a rank season going on, so you're basically forced to doing all these others, including rank. Or if you really feel like you're not ready for the game, just do some training. So that what makes everything easy. Alright, Onrush is like a typical Burnout 3 or Burnout Paradise, Burnout Revenge, any Burnout games in a different type of way. So this game kind of brings back old memories when you would crash into other cars just to earn your meter. But the meter is only limited. You can also run out of meter pretty fast in this game compared to Burnout throughout the series. But personally, my favorite is Burnout, Revenge, and 3. So those were like my childhood racing games. But this game is has nothing to do with racing at all. You have your own different type of game modes where you're just doing like car combat types of game. This is a car combat game, I should say. Full on combat. You guys have no choice but to just bump into each other, use items. You have different rushes. Like these rushes are like supercharges in Overwatch in a way. You burn amount of your meter of your turbo boost, and as you can see right here, this is called literally supercharged. So what mine does, I basically am any of my teammates that are close by to me, I'm able to give them more meter. It's endless, but that's if they keep up with me, because I am running a really fast car at this point. But This is how the game works. This game mode is called Switch. The first amount of teams to actually lose a certain amount of lives of switches, like you only get 3. So you start off with a bike, then you start off with a different car. If you die, oh, okay, no, I'm sorry. You start off with a bike, and once you die off that bike, you get another car, and then if you lose that car, you'll get into another car. And then once you lose all 3 of your lives, you're stuck to being a truck for the rest of the game until you take out the enemy team. But you're still able to play. You just need to take out the enemy team before they take out yours. So you have no choice but to win. So this is an all-out, nonchalant win game. There is no racing. You're just driving to see who knocks out who first.
Oh god.
Where you going, Ollie? Yeah. This game mode is called Overdrive. First team to actually use up as much boost on the meter and earns points. And you also get to combo it over time. So the first team to actually reach all the way to the full bar, they win that first round. You only get 3 rounds in Overdrive. So if your team is both equally matched, I hope for the best. Just knock them out so that way you guys don't have to share enough points and they could be behind. So make sure you be careful on that if you are ready to test out on this game. This game is very competitive. And I'm basically stuck on using a bike at the moment, but this bike here, the turbo, like once you earn rush, this rush will actually burn any enemies that are behind you, and it will cause them to be automatically taken down. It's an instant kill in a way. So make sure you be careful. Bikes are not easy to drive in this game. This game mode is called Countdown. Of course, you get the whole point. First team to actually get down to 0 loses, but you have to run through these gates if you want to capture enough time for your allies and for yourself, so that way you guys can win the game. If you miss a certain amount of gates, you're basically losing time, or if you get knocked out, you're losing time still. So make sure you be careful, plan yourself ahead, be prepared to be taken down a whole lot, nonchalant. It will get you pretty pissed off, but you know what? You just gotta do your best. It's you first team to 2 wins, so be aware of that. But it's your choice if you really want to make the game mode long. I don't know what's it like for rank. I think rank is 1st to 3 in Countdown. So you get the whole point about this game of how it works. This is also one of my other clips where I was playing Overdrive, but this wasn't online. I was just playing against a whole bunch of computers because this was like my first time actually trying out the game, and it reminded me of Burnout so much. It was so nostalgic. But Onrush, I'm gonna just stop talking now so you get to actually just watch this whole clip of me racing, and yeah. last but not least, I give this game a total of 7 out of 10.